name is Kiara.
Hi, my name is Austin,
Hi, my name is Christina.
and we are doing our final presentation on cyberbullying. We picked this topic because as technology advances,
And social media grows.
we fear that the younger generation of teens are more easily to be targeted by cyberbullies.
The stakeholders in this issue could be the bully and the victim, family, friends, teachers, famous people, and other classmates. These stakeholders can influence the bully or the victim by how they react to negative comments on the internet. Famous people receive negative comments and bad fan base all the time. Children and teenagers then read those types of comments on the internet and think it is okay to do the same. Families can also be the stakeholder depending on how the child is raised. It is important that families don't helicopter or shelter their child too much because they may become too dependent on the comfort of home and relatives that they may become socially inept in public.
Cyberbullying affects children and teenagers all over the world who have been attacked while using the internet, interactive and digital technologies, or mobile phones. Cyberbullying is limited to only a child's imagination that has access to technology. At any moment, the cyberbully may become the victim. Now, children are taking bullying online where they can pose as anyone they want to be to avoid being caught. This social issue will become larger and larger if we don't come up with a plan to stop it. Within the past few years, we are seeing more school shootings, fights, and violence that may be connected with cyberbullying. The violent crime rate for young children has gone up, and we know the kids who have been bullied often become some of those school shooters.
The problem with cyberbullying is not technology itself, but the problem lies in human nature and relationships. Teens who struggle with their identity are also having a problem with the consciousness of their self and their congruency. Pretty much what this means is that those teens are depending on their peer perception for their self-worth. Many teens are unskilled in properly dealing with a conflict because they are not aware of their beliefs, values, attitudes, and emotions that motivate them to take action. Many teens are also very emotionally and mentally vulnerable at this age due to finding themselves and who they truly are to the relationship of the world. They aren't yet sure how to deal with issues that may arise outside of the home and may be able to be a little bit timid when approaching a matter that is uncomfortable with them. They may resort to technology rather than expressing themselves face to face with other individuals or people outside of their home.
Another change model would be Kotler's process for change, which calls for 8 steps for change to happen. The first step is to create urgency. We should create awareness for cyberbullying to move toward creating a solution. There needs to be dialogue created, requests made, and opportunities examined. The next step calls for forming a powerful coalition. This means building a team that's motivated to create change. This team will continue to build urgency and momentum for change. The next will be to create a vision for our changes. It's important that values and strategies are created, as well as a mission. After the before steps are done, step 4 causes us to communicate the vision. This requires talking about change, addressing concerns, and leading by example. Moving forward to step 5 requires us to remove obstacles. This means identifying those who may be resisting change and help them to realize the benefits that come afterwards. This relates to the controversy with civility in a social change model. Disagreements and disputes may arise when opinions are shared with other members, but the group must reach civility by understanding the common purpose of the group and working towards a compromise, but also recognize those who are also being catalysts for efforts. This brings us to the next step of creating short-term wins. Creating smaller wins that motivates everyone and keeps them energized and moving forward. Step 7 is to build on change. This means reflecting on what went wrong and what went right. This creates room for fresh ideas. The final step asks for us to anchor change, to make it permanent and something that is continuously worked toward every day. In summary, Kotler's process for change in relation to cyberbullying means bringing the issue to the forefront, creating a community of change makers at home, at school, and creating a vision for what children are interacting with on the web. At that point, values should be clearly stated, as well as a mission for how to effectively eliminate cyberbullying. Then created school seminars, flyers, online notifications to get people talking about it and addressing it. There may be some who are opposing change because they may be in disbelief that their child is experiencing anger or depression, or they're simply in denial, or some who fail to realize the urgency of the issue. But this only requires us to motivate our team towards short-term wins and meeting our goals. It's going to take time, but through reflecting and working toward it daily, cyberbullying can cease.
A possible solution to dealing with this conflict is by talking to friends and peers who share the same values as you. Here is an example of a solution. As we can see in this short film, the two young girls who are friends know about the cyberbullying problems going on not only with themselves but with other classmates. The blonde young girl is tired of being treated this way and goes up to the two bullies that are sitting at the table and tells them that she doesn't appreciate being bullied and their words actually hurt, and to stop attacking people online. Her best friend next to her decides to back her up and tell the bullies that they need to stop. After that, other students decide to collaborate together and to take a stand to stop cyberbullying. By talking to friends and peers about cyberbullying, it gives awareness to others. Our approach to addressing the social change is to have children and teenagers be able to seek out help, to be able to communicate with the people they can trust, such as friends, family, guidance counselors, and mediators. We also want to not only help the victims, but also bullies. We want the bullies to also be comfortable to seek help, to find what is bothering them and why they feel that they need to hurt other people online. We want children, teenagers, and people of all ages to be committed to stop writing negative comments to people online. If there is nothing nice to say to the person, we shouldn't say it at all, especially online where it can be tracked down.